Daily Dow, Friday morning. It's Friday. I believe everybody's happy about. Oh yeah, it's Friday. Finally. Oh well, it's one of the days. 271. Commitment. Maiden plucks folk tune on steel strings. Crickets chant like monks. I've walked into autumnal contentment, yet a young boy seek guidance. One may be quite far along the path. Imagine you started it and then you've been journey for a while. That's what it meant. One may be quite far along on the path, but if one meets a beginner who sincerely seek guidance, then one should help without any reservation. If such a beginner were to come to you, what would you say? This is what I said to my someone today. The time of beginning is one of the most precious times of all. Everything starts at one point. So that's you have to have that point to start something. So that's what he meant. The time of beginning is one of the most precious times of all. Absolutely. It can be very exciting and full of wonderful growth. The first thing to do is to make up your mind that you are going to go the distance. Once you start it, you wouldn't know how far it would take for you to reach, or is it endless, or there's a goal, there's an end. Doesn't matter. You have to be ready to go the distance. When I first began, I made a lifelong commitment. I determined that I would learn from my teacher for at least 7 years. Now it has been much longer than that. But the essential element is still the same: commitment. But commitment needs something else in order to be perpetuated. It needs discipline. I heard, I believe so many people, that realize that commitment and discipline is quite important. Anyway, it needs discipline. Excuse me. This is the perseverance to keep on when things are tough. Adversity is life's way of testing and perfecting a person. Life is always hurdle. There's always obstacle. No one has lived without any obstacle at all in historical way. There's always obstacle. But facing the obstacle, the way to face the obstacle is different. Depends, who you are. So adversity is life is way of testing and perfecting a person. Without that, we would never develop character. So the way you face the obstacle is your character. Think about it. Rice, like the rice we're eating, suffers when it is milled. Jade must suffer when it is polished. But what emerges after is something special. If you want to be special too, then you have to be able to stick to things even when they are difficult. Commitment and discipline. These are two of the most precious words for those who would seek Tao. Tao, some people confuse the Tao as just to follow the natural flow like nature. Yes, absolutely true. For any external environment, like some people are toxic on all distraction. You let go and then you flow like nature. But for yourself, it's different. You gotta stick to it. When you start, when you decided to do something, so there's a starting point toward whichever you go, wherever you go, you commit in disciplined way. Because you will know all the obstacles that are waiting for you. And it's not just the physical obstacle, mindful. All matters of obstacles are waiting for you. To overcome that, you need two things: commitment and discipline. Try that. See how far you could go. You probably go far along. Thank you. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.